What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, you guys. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why your 9 to 5 does not matter. Okay, so a little bit about me. I actually work 50 hours a week right now, and I'm also a part-time student. So I do, I'm working constantly, right? So in this video, I just kind of want to talk about why you should use your 9 to 5 in order to, propel yourself, build your foundation, and you obviously use your 9 to 5, to, fund your basics, but outside of your 9 to 5, you should be really trying to either, better yourself, build a business, stuff like that, right? So, all right, guys, yeah, welcome to the channel. We're on the road to 600 subscribers, and I think right now we're at, I think like 590 subscribers. So I really appreciate that. Channel kind of blew up in the past couple of days, so I really appreciate the support. Like I said, I respond to all my comments, and if you find value in this video, I really appreciate it if you dropped a like, and yeah, drop a comment as well. Like I said, respond to all my comments. So yeah, this video, I just want to talk about how, obviously, why your 9 to 5, it matters, but it kind of doesn't at the same time, right? So I don't know, once you guys finish work, I know you guys are super tired, but you guys have to spend the time either before or after your 9 to 5 in order to, build something, right? So yeah, so in this video, I just want to talk about like how you shouldn't really, so I see a lot of people kind of fall in this trap, right? They just work a 9 to 5, they go home, they clock out, and that's it, right? So I don't think that's a good mindset to have, right? So what I do, I go home, as you guys know, I have YouTube videos, I try to do that. I have a coaching program. So if you guys are interested in actually increasing your productivity and stuff like that, be sure to tap in with that, set an appointment, and I can help you either increase your productivity, achieve your goals, and stuff like that, right? So yeah, so honestly, your 9 to 5, you should really just use it for your basics, right? I use my 9 to 5 basically just for my rent, my food. I don't really buy new clothes. Usually most of the time I get discounted clothes. Like I'm pretty sure this was like given to me. I'd rarely go shopping, stuff like that. I go out sometimes, obviously you gotta have social life and stuff like that, but I don't really go out very often because usually what I spend my money on is really just the basics, right? And yeah, so kind of the benefits of that, right? So if you just use your 9 to 5 and you're wasting all of your money from your 9 to 5 instead of growing that money, you're really just wasting your time, right? As you guys can see, let me just bring up one point right now, right? So if you guys look at the stock market right now, the price of assets are increasing, and pretty soon, in order for you to even have a hold in the stock market, you're going to be priced out if you don't start, getting in the stock market right now, right? And I'm not gonna say like I invest a lot of money because I don't make too much money. I'm gonna make a video in the future talking about, my income and what I spend in a month, stuff like that. So yeah, spending money, investing and buying assets is the way to go, right? Even if it's only like $100 to start with, right? Obviously you wanna increase your income, and later videos I'm gonna talk about how to increase income and stuff like that. But you wanna take that money and you actually wanna grow it. That's really just that's the foundation level to it. This could be drop shipping. This could be, flipping stuff. This could be, garage sales. This could be, doing basic stuff. You can even start a business, whatever, right? Whatever you can in order to, flip your money and actually make that money work for you is the way to go, right? So you shouldn't really use your 9 to 5 some money. You should honestly, like me personally, how I treat it is my 9 to 5 money is really just for my necessities, right? And if I want more money, or if I want to buy more things, I just need to earn more money. It's really that plain and simple, right? So you shouldn't really have the mindset of, hey, I'm going to use my 9 to 5 money in order to, buy luxuries. Because obviously right now, I'm making a profit extra each month. I can go to Louis Vuitton and get, another Louis Vuitton belt. I can go, get, I don't even know whatever the trends are, buy new sneakers or whatever it is, right? But that's just total waste of money, right? So yeah, like your 9 to 5, you should really just treat it as, hey, this is for your necessities, and everything after that is your money, right? I don't have too much money in the stock market. I think I have maybe, I don't want to say the number, but the number doesn't really matter. I would say what matters is how much that money is, or how much money it's producing, right? I think I only make about a couple dollars a month off of that. So you guys can probably do the calculation of how much money I have in there. Not too much, right? So, but yeah, so that's kind of the mindset I have. I do not spend any of my 9 to 5 money. And recently I kind of want to talk about as well, going out to eat and stuff like that. I see that a lot of people go out to eat, waste money doing that. I stopped doing that. I'm trying to cut back down on that. I haven't really gone out to eat in at least the past couple of days. And in the future, I don't think I will ever really go out to eat and stuff like that. So, my headset just died, whatever. Just do no headset, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, okay, so that's really the main expense, right? So other than your rent, right? Obviously try to keep rent low, but if that's not possible, me personally, everyone's like, hey, you know, get roommates. I personally don't like living with people. And I live with people. It's probably because I live with people my entire life. During college, I live with people. And then obviously, you know, at my house, I lived with a bunch of people. So I kind of am taking a bigger loss in money, you know, getting a house to myself. But I personally see it as more value. And I'll probably make another video about that in the future, talking about how you actually probably should spend money. Because obviously you don't want to be too stingy with your money. I think I spend around probably $20,000 on education. So, you know, definitely don't be stingy with your money, and put your money to something that actually provides value back to you, right? So while your 9 to 5 doesn't really matter, right? So another point I want to make is your 9 to 5 does matter, depending on what you choose, right? So another good thing, if you were, let's say, okay, so I'm not talking about someone who's just starting out fresh, right? Like, you know, 18, right? I'm talking about someone maybe that's in their mid 20s, just like me, right? Find a 9 to 5 that you actually, like you kind of want to grow in, right? Let's say if you want to get better at sales, hey, go get a sales job. What if you want to go get better at law or whatever, you're going for school in law, you know, you can go start at a law firm, be like maybe work at a front desk or something like that. Or maybe if you wanted to get in the medical field, hey, you can start at a group home or stuff like that, right? So you definitely want to position yourself. So use your 9 to 5 as a position, and use those skills from your 9 to 5 and try to grow it into whatever your future endeavors are. That could be starting a business. Oh, I want to learn, hey, I want to work at, let's say I want to work at a group home, and you stay there for a couple years and you become a manager. Oh, I want to open up my own group home. That's a good position to be in, right? So you want to treat your 9 to 5 like that, right? You definitely don't want to just choose a random 9 to 5. Like, hey, you know, everyone starts somewhere, right? Like I said in my previous videos, you could work at McDonald's, right? But as long as you're working somewhere and you're making progress and you kind of have a mission going forward, then that's a good idea, right? So definitely, if you guys want to get more advice on that, like I said, tap into my coaching program, and I'll kind of, you know, understand your situation and try to, you know, get you in the best position as possible. Not only that, obviously with productivity and stuff, I think I can provide immense value in that case as well. So, all right. So, like I said, food, don't really spend money on food, clothing. I'm trying to think another thing that a lot of people spend money on. Okay, another thing that people spend money on is buying a really fancy car. Now, obviously, like I kind of said, there's two points to that, right? Like, if you really want to buy a nice car, you definitely can. There is nothing wrong with that, right? But if you want to use that money and, like I said, purchase something that actually provides value back to you, let's say either in assets, different types of assets, you can go bonds, you can go stock market, you can open up a business, you can, you know, you can even start lending your money. I think you need a license for that, but yeah, so you just got to understand what your sacrifice is, right? You got to sacrifice something. You know, if you're working a 9 to 5 right now, you're already sacrificing your time. And that's another point I kind of wanted to get into as well, is your time, right? So your 9 to 5 takes away, cause me right now, I'm working around 50 hours a week. It takes away a majority of my time. I come off work, I'm pretty tired, as you guys tell right now. I just got off work and I'm pretty exhausted right now, but, I know right now this is the time to kind of separate myself. I don't want to go into too much details, but obviously I'm going to school part-time to, getting a different degree, but also at the same time, I'm working on other things that, outside my 9 to 5 to kind of propel me forward, as the points I made earlier, maybe put me in a better position to either start a business or put me in a better position to, like even this channel here, provide more value for you guys, and eventually maybe start something. I'll start something with that, right? I know I'm being vague, but I don't really want to say like I don't want to, because I don't know what your guys' situation is, right? So that's just it, right? So I'm not gonna lie, the camera's about to die right there. So yeah, so like I said, just to wrap this video up, use your 9 to 5 as kind of a stepping stone to propel your life forward, and make sure you choose the right 9 to 5, and make sure that you're not really just wasting your time, because right now you are trading your time for money, so it wouldn't really make any sense to further spend that money, which isn't really producing value in itself, right? So if you guys got this far in the video, really appreciate it. Like I said, go ahead and like and comment the video for providing any value. Drop a comment, if you find this interesting. I respond to all my comments. Thank you for watching, and until next time.